Good morning, everybody. It's Wind It Up Wednesday. Yeah, baby, you made it halfway through the week. Here we go. It's Wind It Up Wednesday. We're going to get after today. I'm going to talk about just a few things that are on my heart, just like I always do. Whatever I wake up in the morning, I share with you. So, this is all about you guys. This is what was on my heart this morning. I want to talk about input. I talk about input all the time. I know, input equals output, right? But I want to talk about input this morning because it does what? It affects and it impacts your entire life. Because the first thing it does is what I have on the board. Input affects your feelings. And then, of course, your feelings drive the story that you tell yourself. And that input can be from anything, guys. It could be from, what did I see at work? What did I hear at work? What is the confirmation bias that I have? What are the feelings that I'm getting from a certain situation? And are they facts or are they fiction? Because there are times when we think a certain thing is happening to us. Somebody's alienating us. Somebody's pushing us away from this. Somebody's saying that we're not good enough and we're not going to get that promotion because so-and-so, and somebody's talking about us behind our back. And in reality, they're not even doing that. You're making up all this stuff. You're creating all these feelings, which are creating all these thoughts, which are not helping you at all. So I want to remind you today that your input, and that's everything, what you read, what you listen to, what you surround yourself with. Who is surrounding me? I mean, because we are magnets, guys. When we have good people around us, it creates good feelings and positivity. And I like this. There's people glowing around me and I like it and it feels good. It feels warm. Woo! But when you're in a room full of people that are mean and cold and ugly, that's what you feel. This room just feels cold and tense. And I want you to be that person that brings the light into the room. Even when you're in those rooms, you can be that light. So don't get those feelings. Don't get those feelings. When you think, make sure it's a fact before you even develop a feeling. Right? I say it all the time, faith over fear. Why would you be scared of something that hasn't happened yet? Worrying is simply stewing without doing. So creating feelings over something, let's make sure it's a fact first, all right? And then we'll create a feeling and we'll figure out how to solve the problem. Instead of a feeling of worry, I'll create a feeling of, okay, I have a challenge. Every time there's a problem, there's a challenge, all right? So I want you to remember that, because your feelings create your emotions and your emotions create your thoughts. And your thoughts create your story. Man, that's huge. So the way I think of myself, when I think, oh, I'm not good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, I don't deserve that promotion, you're self-sabotaging. Don't do that. You're a champion. You're a winner. You were born to succeed, my friend. So today, I want you to remember, your thoughts create your story. Your thoughts create your story. And so when you change your thoughts, you'll change your story and you'll change your life. So are your thoughts today, are they helping you? Are they moving you closer to your goal? Are they moving you further away from your goal? Are they hindering you? Are you having thoughts today that you might not even need to be having? Man, drop those feelings. Let's get good, positive mindset, all right? In 1828, Noah Webster's dictionary back then did not have the word pessimism in it. It did not have it in there because we were a young and hungry country. The word optimism was in there because we had it. I want you to put optimism in your mind today. Feelings of optimism, even when there is a problem. It is now a challenge. And I create solutions for challenges. All right? So, I want you to remember that your input affects your feelings, and your feelings affect everything else because they drive the story that you tell yourself. So today, input. If you're listening to me right now, you've already made that step. You're already putting good stuff into you, right? So continue to do that. I want you to listen to podcasts. I want you to listen to videos. I want you to read books. I want you to surround yourself with great people. I want you to listen to webinars and seminars. I want you to go to events if you can do that, because this is how we immerse ourselves in the good stuff, and then we grow, all right? You know, I was listening to Michael Faber the other day, and he's a great guy. If you don't know Michael Faber, check him out, Faber, the Unleashed You Now community. And Michael's so awesome. You know, he's been in this game for a long, long time, and I've been privileged enough to call this guy my friend and a mentor. And Michael was saying the other day, you know, how feelings create all these emotions for folks, and then what do they do with it? Does it pull them back from life to where they don't succeed? Does it make them driven to where they are succeeding? And yes, I have these feelings, and I want to create solutions. Or is it one of those things where you have feelings and you have feelings of maybe inferiority? You know, Michael made a great post on it the other day. He said, you know, when you have stuff and you feel really confident in yourself, well, then you don't have to show off. You know, he said back in the game when he first started as a motivational speaker and he started getting paid, man, he got the Rolex, and he got an expensive car, and he bought a very expensive house, and he was like, I was always on a photo shoot, man. He was like, whoo, let me show you my expensive watch. He'd take pictures on a private plane, of course, which he said that was the only thing that he didn't buy. He said, obviously, I rented that one. He bought the first 3. He said, but he was always showing off because he wanted people to see, look at me, I'm growing, I'm making so much money, I'm big in the game, boom. But his feelings were what? I'm not as confident as I really feel, because if I'm really that confident, I don't have to show off like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with being confident. Now, don't get me wrong, but there is a difference between confidence and arrogance, and nobody likes someone that's arrogant, all right? And if you're truly confident in your game, you don't have to show off the things that you have bought, because those are just things, all right? And a lot of people do that every day, which create more feelings of what? I'm not worthy enough. My neighbors have a $500,000 house and mine's only $350,000. They drive a $100,000 car and our car's only $50,000. I mean, if I don't have a $120,000 car, then I'm not staying up with the big dogs. Stop it, because that's not what life is about. Those are just possessions, all right? If you're blessed enough to be given that much money by God, you should be spending it on other people, giving it back to other people, not showing it off. If you're confident in your game, you don't got to do that, right? Yeah. So remember today, feelings. Feelings. What are you feeling? Man, it's a big thing because it drives everything. Feelings make you have your story. They will affect you. They will create your story. So today I want you to change your input, which is going to change your feelings and emotions, which is going to change your thoughts, which is going to change your story. There you go. So from my heart to yours, Michael Merritt, the Born to Succeed podcast, Merritt Coaching. Hey, we're here just for you. A word of confidence and wisdom, and that's what I'm trying to do, guys, is motivation, inspiration, faith, hope, and love, all right? So until next time, have a very blessed day. Remember, you're a champion, you're a winner, and you can have everything you want in life if you just help enough others get what they want and need. Many blessings. Bye-bye.